Good morning. So, in a few days, I have a hair appointment, and basically, if you can see, my roots are really grown out. So I'm going to get those touched up, and I'm also probably going to get my curtain bangs here trimmed a little bit. So I figured, why not just do a whole little transformation since I'm getting my hair done? So why not just, make myself a little bit put together, basically. Because, when you feel put together, you just feel great. For me, and I think for anyone. So that's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned if you want to see a little transformation. Here is my new hair. You can see I just got it honestly a lot lighter, especially in the front. I cut my kind of fringe a little bit shorter. Here's the final product. Here's the back of it. But yeah, so this was the next step of having a nice little transformation. Now I think the next thing I'm gonna do is probably, I guess, my makeup. I'm probably gonna go out tonight, so I'll do a little more like fancier makeup than just like everyday makeup. I'll probably do just like some eyeshadow, maybe some like eyeliner on my waterlines, but I'm gonna show that too, so stay tuned if you want to see that. Is the next, actually the next part I think I'm gonna do is before my makeup, like try to do some skincare stuff. Now I'm not usually one to do skincare, to be completely honest, but I have like hyaluronic acid and I also really need to pluck my eyebrows, so that's gonna be the next step, and then we'll do makeup next. So this is a bit of an interesting angle, but it was honestly the best I could do in the corner over here. So first I'm just gonna pluck my eyebrows a little bit. Okay, we're now in my bathroom. I plucked and kind of shaped my eyebrows a little bit. And now I'm gonna, Pete is gonna join us. Now I'm gonna use my hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. Actually, Pete just hopped, she just hopped up here. You can see she just got spayed and they shaved her belly, but perhaps she shouldn't be on the counter. So I also want to get this out before. I have a jade roller which has been chilled, as well as this. So let's just do some skincare. I don't even know exactly what hyaluronic acid does. Like, I think it just like hydrates your skin. Okay. There. So we're just gonna do a few little drops. Oh. My cheek. I think that's good, honestly. That actually went right into my eyebrow. But that's okay. Let's just roll in it. It feels really like, I don't know if refreshing is necessarily the word, but it does feel quite nice, honestly. Just do this around my jaw. Like this. It's now time for makeup. Now I don't know what's expected with this next part, but I am not a makeup guru by literally any means. Every product I use is drugstore, besides one, technically two, but the one is because I was gifted a Sephora gift card, and I actually found this product, which I'll show, that I can't find a drugstore version of, so that's why I have that one. And then the other one is my Morphe palette, which this is like a drugstore price, so I still consider it drugstore honestly, but Morphe palettes are really my favorite. And I say that like I've used any other one, and I haven't. But I've had this palette since I was early in high school. But this is really all I use if I do wear eyeshadow, which I guess I'm going to. And that's what I'm going to start with. This palette, I usually use the shade right here. You can see that. Just all across my eyelid. I'm also using my viewfinders in mirror, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's pretty dark, but basically we're just gonna work to blend that in. Okay, so I went ahead and kind of did both eyes. Also, it looks way different on camera than in person. And I'm gonna take that same color and kind of just go underneath. Can we also talk a little bit about how horrendous eyeshadow looks without mascara? The one I want. Honestly, we're just gonna do this on my waterline, and we're gonna I'm not gonna go super far in. Okay, so if I didn't already look like a crazy person with eyeshadow and no mascara, this definitely did the trick. This is my holy grail. This is Lash Primer. I swear by it for my mascara. I swear, it just makes it so much better. And I literally layered it on twice before I add my mascara. So that's why I'm like adding it so early. I'm just gonna let it kind of sit on there. I also have to just do my little bottom lashes. Can't forget about them. What's next? I think I'm gonna do bronzer. Now, this is the bronzer I use. Physicians Formula, just matte butter bronzer. Take this big brush. It's also an e.l.f. brush. This is definitely not supposed to be used for bronzer, contour, whatever, but I just kind of squeeze it and work it along. Okay. Now my face is fully bronzed, and I'm still gonna add more. So basically what I'm gonna do is take this brush that I used for under my eye, and I'm gonna kind of create a little button nose effect. I feel like I need to, there's probably some, good thing I didn't put that on my nose, some eyeshadow left over. So I really just take a little bronzer and kind of do a little circular. I feel like you can kind of tell a little, right? Is it too much? I don't know. Then I'll just do a little under. And we're done with the bronzer. For now, don't worry, it'll come back. Next, I'm just going to do a little highlight. I'm not a big highlight person, but I will do a little bit on the tip of my nose, just like that. Next I have this is the one product I said that is not drugstore. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I seriously can't find anything even similar to this, but if you can see, I just put it under my eyes because if you haven't or noticed at this point, I have really bad genetic dark circles under my eyes. They really are genetic because I've had them all my life, even if I get amazing sleep, like they're just there. So I just put that on there, and I'm gonna let it, obviously it kind of looks silly right now. Everything looks silly until it's done. I really don't know if there's any type of explanation for the order I'm doing this in, but it turns out at the end, it's basically just a red color corrector, And I'm gonna put that over top of the really, really dark spots of where I put the Becca cream. Let that sit. Then directly after is when I do my actual mascara. So I do my mascara again the same way, my primer. So I'm also going to do this off camera and I'll be back. I'm back with my mascara. And now we're getting towards the end of, I guess this has turned into a makeup tutorial. But I'm basically going to blend in this little color corrector in with my finger. Like so. Here it is. Leona Stephen. Okay. I really don't use very much. I also heard this isn't like very good for you, but I kind of just brush it on with a little brush. So, you guessed it. We're just gonna go back in with a little bronzer over top. Now we just, do a little pat right over the top of it. And voila. I do use this. Ready, set, go. That's the color. Line my upper lips. Okay. They are really chapped right now, so please don't even look at that. I'm actually gonna come back when they're lined. So I kind of just ended up like filling in the whole upper lip and then not really touching the bottom lip. I don't know why. I feel like I don't have like a actual boundary between my bottom lip and like my skin. That really doesn't make sense, but that's just how I feel. So I don't usually try to line it or do anything with it, but I do the top, and that's the final look for my makeup. I think the next thing we're gonna move on to is, I think I'm gonna put on acrylics. Acrylics just always make me feel so put together. So I guess let's just do that next. Let's do that next. These are Olive & June acrylic nails, so you can get them at Walmart. I've never had a better stick-on nail experience than with these. Like, I don't know if it was the nail necessarily or the glue or the instructions they gave, but they stay on me for so long, more than any other acrylic nail I've ever got. Now the issue I have with these is that they don't have my go-to nail style, which is just a plain white coffin-shaped nail. So I decided I'm going to use the stuff from the Olive & June, like the glue and stuff, to prep the nail, but I'm going to actually use these other nails I have that are white coffins. Okay, here's the first. I'm just going to come back, honestly, when they're all on. Here's the final product of my nails. Now, I think to really finish off the whole transformation, I need to put on a cute outfit. So here's the final outfit. I have a black v-neck top on and some ripped jeans. I kept my same jewelry on, but yeah. So it's the next day and I decided to kind of end this off. We can just go get a little kombucha. You know, kombucha's good for the gut, good for the mind. And yeah, I feel like that was a nice way to kind of end this off, I suppose. Now, kombucha, I'm kind of a love-hate relationship. They can definitely be a little gross, but they're really supposed to be good for you, and I want to learn to really like them and enjoy them. But let's get a kombucha. Okay, so as we know, I got this golden pineapple kombucha, which I've never had before, but I love pineapple, so hopefully it'll be good. I can't remember if you're supposed to shake these or like do not shake them. I can't remember, but let's just give it a little pop open. Ooh, it does smell quite a bit like pineapple, I must say, but like smoking when it came out. It actually smells a lot like pineapple. Let's give it a try. I think this is honestly the best kombucha I've ever had. So, well, basically, I think that's all for this video. A good note to go off on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.